Congratulations, he's got the part. And he then, that was his only experience as an actor. He then moved behind the camera as a director, where he still is making bricks without straw sometimes.
Right. Now, you've done 70 films. Is it like your whole life you've been acting in movies?
Films and plays, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you ever forget, like you're in real life and it's not a movie?
Actually, I was doing, no, I wasn't doing the part. I was at a party.
Oh.
This is a couple of years ago. And I was talking to Tom Selleck, you know, and we're like this, sitting somewhere. And I suddenly thought, oh, God, I'm in his key light. And I thought, wait a minute, this is not a movie. This is real life. But I saw my shadow on his face, and I thought, you can't be it. See, like that. Like
yeah, right there. You see that? No, but I bet that he probably liked you getting out of his key light.
He probably
Even
did.
though it wasn't a...
He was probably thinking, he's in my key light. He should know better than that.
Now, did you always want to be an actor when you were a child? Were you in plays at school and everything?
Oh, yes, yes. I first started when I was 14. I played Macbeth when I was 14, probably because I had a bass voice and a broken nose and I was big. But I remember I was doing a play in which there was a scene where I had to pick up this quite beautiful girl and carry her off. And I was strong. I could do that okay. And, but she was wearing a silk evening gown in the actual play when we did it. And I was wearing a dinner jacket, the first time I'd even seen a dinner jacket in my life. And, you know, the silk lapels and the shiny front. And I had her, and I picked her up, you know. And I could feel her slipping, you know. And I dropped her. I dropped her on the stage. I never had a date like that after that till I met Lydia, my wife.
How long have you been married to Lydia?
52 years.
52 years. Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you.
This new book, To Be a Man, Letters to My Grandson, is about your grandson, who is absolutely adorable. Look at his cutie patootie face on there.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see? Yes. Now, you started writing him letters without intention of writing a book?
No, no. My publisher, Simon & Schuster, Michael Korda, I finished the previous book, the autobiography, and he said, Chuck, I know what your next book is. I said, I don't want to do a book now. I just finished selling the last one. I said, I'm going to do a movie now. And he said, no, and he told me the title, and I said, oh, you got me.
Yeah.
And so it's half of it is writing about, you know, his life and his father's life when they were kids.
Right.
But then at the end of each chapter is a little letter to Jack. He now can read pretty well. He's 5.5 now. But when I started the book, he couldn't. And
right.
I'm actually very proud of it.
At 5.5, is he aware that you've written a book about him?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
He can sign it.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes. If I brought him, he'd sign it for you.
Yeah. Is this your first grandson?
Yes.
It is.
I now have a granddaughter. My daughter, who lives here in New York, has a 6-month-old granddaughter.
You know what that
my
means?
Granddaughter. Yeah, what
there
is
will
it?
have to be letters to my granddaughter book
Yes,
too.
yes.
Or there will
true.
be hell to pay years later.
It's down the line.
Exactly.
She'll never forgive me.
Yeah. Well, I have not read it yet, but I promise to read it, and it looks like a wonderful book, and what a great sentiment.
In
to
a
your
few
grandson.
years, why, you can read it to your son.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Did you see him backstage?
I did indeed.
Cute,
He's a
is he
cute little
not?
guy.
Yes, he
is.
is. Yeah. Now, my favorite film of yours, and I hope that you appreciate my enthusiasm for it, was Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. It's a good movie. There you go.
This is my own Planet of the Apes mug. I have it.
I saw you doing a little bit of Planet of the Apes. Do you remember the line, the most famous line in the movie, I think, is when only scene I've ever played upside down in a net, when they capture him and he's recovered his voice and he says, get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
Funny you should say that, sir, because we have that.
Oh, you do?
Yes. Let's take a look at Charlton. No, you did not ruin it. We have it sort of in stereo. First the real you, and then the you in the movie. Yeah. Take a look.
That's the part you were doing. There. Very good.
Now, that was, of course, Roddy McDowall and Kim Hunter, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
It was a curious thing, because those makeups they wore were so long to put on, so difficult, and to take off. Finally, we finished the film, and they had a screening, and I went to it, and this nicely dressed, quite attractive woman said, Chuck, how are you? And I said, I'm sorry, help me out. She said, it's Kim Hunter. I had never seen her out of the makeup in 4 months.
You had no idea who she
I had
was.
no idea who it was.
I know you are an accomplished stage actor. Some of your playbills here. This is from the Helen Hayes Theater and the Martin Beck. Now, do you have an inkling to get back on Broadway?
Oh, I try to do a play every couple of years.
Yeah.
My wife and I are doing Love Letters in Britain for
wow.
later in the summer.
Wonderful.
That's a wonderful
Have
play.
you ever done a musical?
Oh, you break my heart. That's my ambition. If I could only sing, Rosie. If I could only sing. I've done Taming of the Shrew, on which Kiss Me Kate is based. I think one of the great American musicals.
Yes, I love that
I would give
show.
anything to be able to play that part.
Now, Mr. Heston, I've done Broadway, and let me assure you, you do not have to know how to sing.
You've never heard me sing.
Well, next time you come on, we could do a whole number from Kiss Me Kate.
There you go.
Would that be fun
That would
for
be
you?
great.
It is a thrill to meet you, sir. Truly an honor.
Thank
And the
you.
book is To Be a Man, Letters to My Grandson.
Please
Mr.
buy it.
Charlton Heston, please buy it. Please. Thank you very much.
That was lovely.
We'll be right back after this break.
Okay.